Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here, greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this brand new day. Remember, no matter who you are valid. Thumbs up for that. It is a brand new day. It is gray. It was raining earlier, but it's dry now. But it's overcast and not exactly cool, but not exactly warm either. So thumbs up for that. I went out walkies. Not a big walkies, maybe 3 miles. So I definitely have to go out later. But still, thumbs up for that. It's a brand new day. Unfortunately, last night I had terrible insomnia. Oh my gosh. I was up, awake, 4:30, but refused to get out of bed until it was almost 6. So again, I'm tired and I'm sore, everything was hurting. Yay, but I'm alive, and that's a good thing. And hopefully, if you're watching this, you are too. As much as I say I don't have hay fever, I think I talked about this yesterday. My voice gets munged up by all the junk in here, so past that, I mean, my sinuses don't go any crazier than normal, and my my eyes occasionally water, you know, for odd reasons, and that hasn't increased. So the only real thing that I get is this gumminess here. So I can live with that. Thumbs up for it. Now, one thing I did want to do was finish talking about the Lambo books. Gods above, I'm so sorry about my vocal cords. Boy, I don't have a good place to put these just so I can talk about them. They're going to be really quick because in the first half of this set of books, he stayed pretty much historical. And then toward the end of that first 10-book run, he started to do a little bit of like a fantasy thing. Well, now it's primarily fantasy stuff. This is a solo quest for the brave, where you do a lot of these. You start at the bottom and you're trying to get up to the top to win. And with the AI over here, that's all set up on what the enemy is doing to stop you from doing that. A great number of these maps are that, although there are a few of these chase type maps, and these maps are you're trying to like go around it once or twice while you're being chased, and you have to win by surviving. And there's a couple of them where if you don't survive, that's because the thing ran up from behind you and started eating everyone from behind. And if they get to the front, well, they've just eaten everyone. Nobody makes it. And then there's the science fiction stuff, Outpost 2099. I haven't really leafed through this one, so we're not going to leaf through that one right now. But then he jumps back, Fields of Normandy 2, a more historical look at things. Not bad, but then he jumps back into science fiction. Now we're starting to get into more heavy-duty rules. In the first couple of books, the rules were like maybe 3-4 pages. Well, this one, the rules start on page 4 with an introduction, and then into the rules, and then the rules continue onward for, oh boy, all the way up to, not bad, only page 25. And then it goes into the maps, and oh my god, look at the AI. You control the enemy side with this. Good lord. It gets a little bit more complex. And then it's a racing game. And it's a one or more people. He's been solo up to this point, but then you're trying to make your way around courses just in races. Interesting. Go from wartime and the horrific stuff, and then back to a more historical thing, battles of Napoleonic Europe. Now this is a thick one too, so it's got a lot of maps, and oh boy, AI movement, we're all the way up to on rules, still into page 31. We've gone from 4-page rules to 31 pages of rules. And then long-range recon patrol. We're still largely historical until we get to Selassie, the Wizard of Doom. Now, what do you have to do in this? I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at this one either. Because I've looked through it in that I looked through to see how heavy duty the rules were. And yeah, it's got 26 pages of how you do it. And it's been very intimidating. And then the last one I've got is just spiders from outer space. And it too has got like 20 more. Yeah, 24 pages of movement rules and spawning rules and jumping rules and grenade rules. And then the maps are much different from anything he's ever done on the others. So son of a gun, huh? Now, he hasn't stopped. There's still more that have been made. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. There are still a couple that I would like to pick up, and he's still working on them. He's got a YouTube channel where he shows off his, prototypes, and then when they're all ready and done, and then he does introductions, and he'll go through the AI, and he'll play a map, and so he does stuff. He's very active, and that's a good thing. And there's a lot of other solo wargame type stuff like that out there as well. Now, I haven't bought any of it yet. I actually have one on my wish list at Amazon. Where it is a submarine hunting solo game. 1940s. I don't really enjoy war games per se, as the bigger, more heavy-duty, like actual hunting submarine type stuff. But it's been decades since I've tried any. Who knows? So later on, I'm going to try picking up some other solo war game books, like the Lambo type books and the ones that I was just talking about. So that'll be good. Yay! I do need to be careful. There is one channel where he's talked about people who have gone out, they've learned about like solo board gaming, and then when they've come back to say, have I got enough, have I done it right, and they've spent like $1,000 on solo board games, and they haven't opened up any of them. They've just been buying lots of stuff to get ready to do it. And he's like, why are you doing this? You don't even know if you're going to enjoy this. Well, I'm halfway guilty of that. I wouldn't spend $1,000 on games. I haven't. I eventually, give me a time enough, a year, 2 years, maybe. Good God, $1,000. And I'm hesitant to spend like anything more than $20, even on the solo board gaming things. So a year? No, not at $20 at a shot. I'd probably take me about 5 or 6 years if I dedicated myself to it. Holy smokes, these people, yeah, that would spend like $1,000 on it and then see if they're going to enjoy it? No. So even though I spent, not nothing, but nowhere near the expenditures on that end of the scale either, I've been picking them apart as I get them, and I look through the rules and I play with the pieces, and I'm still dragging down. In fact, I can't remember if I talked about it. I played some of Bag of Dungeon, with 4 characters, trying to get the feel and the flow of it. And so I've been doing that. I've been dragging down all of the deck box dungeons, not the deck box dungeon, though I have been bringing that out as well. And then, it was one deck dungeon. Yeah, that's the one I've been dragging out. And then, I had been thinking about it and I was going to talk about it. And then because I got distracted by the one deck dungeon and one box dungeon thing, that's right, I remembered. I went through my Iron Helm stuff last night and actually made up a new playmat using paper. Again, I got a whole bunch of playmats for these things to help me keep cards where they would go. Otherwise, I get them all lost and scattered and all in places. So, new playmat with all the new cards, and so I need to play Iron Helm for the channel because it's really good. And the stuff I've got, it's pretty heavy because they're cards. And the box, the original box that the game comes in is like this big. It's gigantic. But it comes with like this many cards. And so it's open to fill up with other cards, but even if you got all the cards, I don't know that you'd be able to fill up the box. But then there is an expansion for the game. It's like called the Iron Chest. And it's like $35. I don't know what's in it. I've forgotten to look at anything because $35. And there's a chest. There's a list of what comes with it on the product page, so I need to check that out. But then they've got other products that require the use of Iron Chest to use this product. So if you want to get it all, you gotta get it all. Eventually, I hope to get it all. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, especially since I gotta pay for the internet and at least, again, thank goodness the weight of that medical debt stuff has been lifted. It wasn't an incredible amount, but it was enough, like $1,000, and trying to figure out how I'm going to pay that back has just been weighing on me. So yeah, them taking it away and saying, yeah, that we're going to forgive you this portion of it, yeah, that takes a lot of weight off. So for the amount that I still owe, which has been accruing from the we forgive date, I want to set up a payment plan because this is going to keep happening. I do use meds, so thumbs up though. It is nice to have some of that weight and pressure on. So yay. I don't have anything else here, I think. Wait. Because there is one thing that I did buy from Grey Gnome Games through the Game Crafter, and this is all dice, so this is not anything that I can actually show you. I was going to show you cards, but they're not here. Well, I haven't been doing much past that, aside from falling asleep today. I've been having massive falling asleep problems because the insomnia from last night. I went to bed around 1 o'clock and I was up early, 4:30. So I'm tired and I've been having falling asleep issues, and my blood pressure medication also makes it easy to fall asleep about this time. So the insomnia on top of that isn't helping. I'm glad I was able to get moving enough to at least get this done. I have nothing else to talk about. I mean, I do. There's just nothing else I can remember. There's a lot of stuff on the solo RPG setting thing that I've done now. I'm having more fun just working on the setting in my head than actually playing it. Because I'm that kind of person. I own a bunch of those games, the solo board games, and the solo RPG stuff, and just owning it so that I can take it down and look at it and read it. It brings me just almost, in fact, because I don't have to set it up. I don't have that physical pressure of having to set it up to play. It's almost more fun just to read the stuff than it is to play it. Yay for mental issues. I would like to get the solo RPG stuff as well as my other setting stuff one day, you know, written out, but I'm never going to be able to do that. But, you know, when I say that, that's right now with the way I see things going into the future. But that can change at any time. I mean, after all, 6 months ago, I lived in a house on the other side of town and then became homeless, and now I'm living here. Things change fast sometimes. So, hey. Anyway, though, I'm going to call this one short because otherwise I'm just going to be going, hey, look at my coffee cup. Let's talk about the coffee cup. And I don't need to be doing that. If you are a Patreon patron, thumbs up and thank you. It is appreciated so very, very much. I wish I could put your names up here. I wish I could consistently read out your names. But until I can, with all of my physical and mental issues because of the pressures that are on right now, until that time, please remember, when you look in the mirror, you're looking at someone who is beautiful and awesome, mentally, physically, intellectually, and spiritually. And for everybody, I'll try that in English, and for everybody that leaves me comments, thank you so very much. It is appreciated. I read as many as YouTube actually tells me are there. I thumbs up as many as YouTube will let me. And if I can't for some reason, and that happens, I will heart the comment. So I run through my options. So yay! I wish I could answer more than I can. This makes it so much harder to type, the nerve compression. When I come back from the store carrying any kind of bag, my hands are numb. My arms are numb from mid-arm down. So it's fun. Yay. Life is life, though. Hey, and after all, it's better than the alternative, which is like, you know, rotting in a ditch somewhere. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing. So yeah, I'm just going to get done some stuff, do what I can. And I am so tired, and I'm really hurting today. It is burning and sparkling like the devil back here, just holding up my hand. So I'm actually going to stop. But as rough as I feel physically, I actually feel pretty good mentally, and that's a good thing. So hopefully you're going to do well as well, and I will talk to you later. Hopefully I'm going to get a Vibin video done. If not, hopefully I'll get a Fabled Lands video done. If not, hopefully I'll get a Fallout New Vegas video done. If not, hopefully I'll get a Minecraft video done. After watching Call Me Kevin do a Minecraft video this morning, I started wondering if my laptop can run it consistently. So we're gonna check that out, and I might have another Minecraft series running here soon. Yay for that. But you take care. I'll talk to you later. Thumbs up for that.